and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman. Today I'm here to take you around our 2010 SV6 Sports Wagon Series 2. Now, as you've seen from inquiring online, this car represents exceptional value. This video is going to be mostly about quality, and a bit about the features of the vehicle. I've actually owned the SS version of this car, same colour actually, so a very familiar car to myself. Coming across the front of the car, front bar presents brilliantly, not a sign of stone chips or anything like that. Really good condition. We did just get rained on a few seconds ago. There's a couple of touch-ups there, just two of them, and that's it over the whole front bonnet of the car. Coming down to the side of the car now, commonly on Commodores you see paint wearing across the front of this guard, none of that here. Front wheel, we've got the tiniest little bit of rash just there, and I do like to be picky on these videos, so a little bit there, hasn't actually gouged the wheel, just touched the paint, and really good. Actually, it's got fuzzy things on it. I'd say we've put new front tyres on this car, so brand new tyres on the front of the car. Do have mud flaps fitted, which is a good thing because the obviously the wheels poke out slightly more than the guards, so keeps the side of your car a bit cleaner. Do have indicators in the guards there, nice colour-coded mirrors and door handles on the car. Does have window tinting all round, a nice black darkest legal tint, really looks good on this car. The roof of the car presents brilliantly, no marks or dents or anything like that. Do have the holes if you wanted to have roof racks, you can do it to this vehicle, but this car doesn't have any at the moment. Coming down further down the side, I can't find a sign of shopping trolley dents or anything like that on the car. Presents really well. The rear wheel here, unmarked, no signs of gutter rash there at all, and yet again we've got brand new rear tyres on this car as well, so you're not going to have to spend money on this car for a long time if you purchase it. Coming around to the back of the sports wagon now, presents the same brilliantly, no signs of loading, scratches or anything on the bar there. Do have a tow pack fitted to this vehicle, obviously reversing sensors there. The tow pack on this car is a heavy duty unit. We do have the tow ball, it hurts like heck if you kick them on the yard, and it will tow 2.1 tonnes. What I'll quickly do is just tap the little button there, it lifts up the tailgate, nice and easy, out of our way. Have a few things to talk about back here obviously. In the back, one thing that adds when they brought this car out, something that I talk about when I bought it, is if you park up against a wall, you can still open the tailgate because it actually doesn't, it only comes out like that far. So really easy to live with this car. Tailgate actually hinges right back there, so very tall, very easy to load. We've had, I've filled my one completely with camping gear with 4 people in the car. So a lot of space back here. We do have the cargo blind for this one, so you can hide all of your many things back here. If you pop it into its little nook there, you can actually just tap that and it folds up. Or we'll just pop it down for a moment just to show a bit more space. 60/40 splitting seats. Do have the cargo net here if you want to fit it to the vehicle. So you've got that as an option as well. And we've got, what are these? I don't know. Lynn, what are these? We don't know. Cargo bags. That's pretty nifty. So we'll include those, no extra charge. Window socks. There we go. We're working it out, we're learning together. So these are probably for the back windows of the car, just to give a bit more protection for those rear seat passengers. Do have a 12-volt socket over on the right-hand side, so you can put a little fridge in here if you want. Little hooks, in case you have that single jug of milk and you don't want it roaming around the back. Underneath here, you pick this little guy up. We'll see we do have the steel spare wheel on this car. Looks like it's the factory wheel actually. It doesn't look like it's ever been on the ground. And of course this is where we hide the tow ball on it. Well, let's move along, I reckon. We'll shut the tailgate, nice and easy to shut. Move on around to the passenger side of the vehicle. Passenger side of this car presents brilliantly, really impressive. Rear quarter, no signs of damage or scratches at all. Rear wheel, brilliant, yet again a brand new tyre there as well. Coming down the side of the car, we've got a very minor hairline scratch just there. Probably will polish out, but I do like to point these things out. Coming down a bit further, excuse me, no signs of scratches on anything like, I'm struggling here, sorry about that people at home. No signs of scratches, dents or nicks or anything down the front of this car either. Coming up to the rear wheel here, front wheel, sorry, we've got a little bit of rash. Hasn't dented the wheel again, just a little bit on the paint of the wheel, but a brand new tyre as well. So around the whole car, I've managed to find 2 tiny little stone chips, a couple of little bits of gutter rash, but the paint and body, brilliant condition. Right, around to the front of the SV6 now, we'll talk about the engine. First thing to note, bonnet opens cleanly, no signs of any sort of work on the front guards, all the bolts are untouched, so no signs of any accident. This car presents brilliantly, nice and honest. In the front here, you're looking at a 6-cylinder, 3.6 litre, that's going to give you 210 kilowatts of power, 350 Newton meters of torque, through a nice 6-speed automatic transmission. You're going to get on average 10.3 litres to the 100. Out of a 71 litre tank, you're going to get around 689 kilometres to the average tank. Alright, inside the interior of the Commodore now, quite a comfortable place. It'll be very familiar for myself actually. Leather wrapped black steering wheel here, lots of functions on it. Does, as you saw me cheating a little bit there, does have height and reach adjust, just to where you want it. Lock it away, happy days. On the right hand side we have our volume as well as one of the enter buttons. We have the Bluetooth phone. Now all the Commodores have the navigation button. Does not work in this car. It's quite an expensive option when brand new, so a lot of them weren't fitted with it. Does have your audio and trip computer button there, so that will cycle through the center screen as well as change the station. Left side we've got our wiper controls, right side we've got our cruise control and indicators, and down behind that we've got our headlight switches. So we've got automatic headlights. Got them turned on just so everything lights up at the moment. Do remember automatic headlights only work at night time, they don't work in the rain, so you do have to turn them on occasionally, and you can pull it to get the front fog lights there as well if it's foggy. Door trims present really well. We've got leather wrapped armrests, nice cloth on the door trims. All the plastics are sort of a soft plastic, which is quite nice, nothing hard. We do have dual front, dual side curtain airbags in this car as well. Go across and into the center of the vehicle now. The Series 2 get the cool little aircon vents up the top there, and the massive improvement with the audio system here. You've got fully featured, as I mentioned before. The navigation unit doesn't work, but you do have everything else the Series 2 has to offer. We've got FM audio, but if we hit media here, hello, turn that down, has CD, USB, iPod, stored CDs. Let's have a look what the previous owners got in here. You've got a CD called Rufus Disc 02 and Chill Out Session CD number 3. There you go. My favourite one is actually Bluetooth audio, so you can listen to Pandora, Spotify, audiobooks, your iTunes library, things like that. Makes driving in traffic so much nicer when you've got Bluetooth audio, not having to listen to talkback. Just go back to that one, and you've got obviously normal FM as well. Going down from there, we've got a button that allows us to test all the indicators at once. We've got some manual buttons here to control the audio system as well. You can do it all through the screen though. I'll get the shifter out of the way. We do have our dual zone climate control here. Drivers, passengers, where you want the air to come from, and how much fan you want. As well as a little button there to tell you what the external temperature is. It is a balmy 13 degrees outside. Down here, a little button with a car leaving lines behind it. If you turn this off, it will do that. 210 kilowatts of power. Probably best to leave that on. The ESP system in these Commodores is absolutely brilliant. Have had to use it myself on a grass paddock before, and the difference is so noticeable actually. Obviously we've got our automatic shifter here, 6-speed, nice piano black surrounds. D for drive. Just nice and simple. You do have your sports mode over there as well, and then if you're really feeling like Schumacher, you can manually control it if you need to. Just pop that into park. Coming back from there, we've got our door locks, mirror controls, window lock, as well as power window controls. The handbrake folds away nice and smooth when it's down. Pop that back up. 2 good cup holders, nice leather wrapped center console there. In there, all of the things you need to charge your phone. You've got 12-volt socket, USB input, auxiliary input, even a spot for your car wash to change. So thought of everything in there. Going around the interior now, the driver's seat presents the same as the passenger one. In the SV6 you get the nice side bolsters there. As you can see, hang out further than my hand there, so nice and comfortable seat. It is cloth, no signs of stains, very, very comfortable. No carpet mats in this vehicle, but the carpet presents brilliantly. Door trim's really, really good. We'll get my camera in to have a look in the back of the car now, and you'll see we do have rear cup holders that pop out of here for you, nice and slow, look at that. Rear carpet presents brilliantly. The rear seat's great condition, no signs of baby seat dents or anything like that in the back either. Roof lining presents really, really well actually. We'll come through and back up to the front of the car, and I'll go into the service books. Just grab the little books out of there, shut that. In here, alright, little grey book in the Commodores. We'll go up to the service books now. First thing we notice is a country car. Obviously we've got Wodonga servicing here. We've got the original free inspection service has been done. We've got the 15, the 30, the 45, the 60, the 75, the 90, and the 105, and the 120, And then we've done another one in the 135 121 when we brought the car into stock. So the car is fully serviced as well. Thank you for watching this video walk around tour of our SV6 Series 2 sports wagon in Poison Ivy, a stunning colour. As you've seen, the exterior, interior, full service books. This is definitely the SV6 sports wagon for you. Do give us a call, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.